let's have a look at our temp basal. So from here, we can select basal, going for the middle, and we can see our current rate of insulin delivery, which is 0.52 units per hour. We can set a temp basal, we can preset a temp basal, we can look at our basal patterns. We've also got insulin settings on there. So let's start from the top. Let's set a temp basal. If, for example, last week I wasn't very well on Saturday, and that rolled on into my insulin profile for a few days after that. So what I had to do was set a temporary basal of about 130% permanently to try and keep my levels low, because I was riding along about 11 millimoles per milliliter, which in US is, what's 18 times 11, Martha?
18 times 11 would equal 198.
198. So I wanted to keep myself below 198 and to get nice low levels again. So I set a temporary basal. So let's do that now. So I set it for as long as you want. It goes up in 15-minute increments. If we go back a step, you'll notice we start at half an hour, but after that you can go up in 15-minute intervals. Keep the button pressed down and it whizzes through the hours. Select 12 hours. Click on next, and we can choose either rate or percent. So if we go up, if we select rate, we can select the rate we want to change it at, such as like that, or go back. I always do it in percentage wise, just for ease. So that was my last preset, my last temporary basal. So we now go up to pick 130, select, click begin, and the temporary basal has started. If we go back to the main screen, you'll see it says Basal T. That's because there's a temporary basal in place. Unlike the VO, it won't alarm and alert you every hour, so you can set those to run through the night without having to be warned about it every hour. If I click on it again, I'll just cancel that temporary basal. But before we do, you can see the screen. It tells you how many units, the percentage, and how long it was set for, and how long's remain.